Halloween, celebrated annually on October 31st, is often seen as a time for fun, costumes, and treats. However, for Christians striving to live by biblical principles, it's essential to examine the origins and practices associated with this holiday. A closer look reveals that Halloween's roots and customs are deeply intertwined with beliefs and practices that conflict with Christian teachings. The pagan origins of Halloween. The history of Halloween traces back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. This festival marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, a time often associated with death. The Celts believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead blurred, allowing spirits to return to earth. To ward off these roaming spirits, they lit bonfires and donned costumes. Over time, as Christianity spread, the Church attempted to replace Samhain with All Saints' Day on November 1st, leading to the evolution of All Hallows' Eve, now known as Halloween. Conflicting practices with biblical teachings. Many Halloween traditions are rooted in themes of death, the supernatural, and occultism. For instance, dressing as ghosts, witches, or other entities stems from ancient practices meant to disguise oneself from spirits. The Bible explicitly warns against engaging in activities that involve the occult or attempting to communicate with the dead. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10 to 12 states, "There must never be anyone among you who consults ghosts or spirits or calls up the dead." Furthermore, the Bible teaches that the dead are unconscious and cannot interact with the living. The dead know nothing at all. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 5. Engaging in Halloween festivities can be seen as contradicting these teachings, as it often involves themes that glorify or trivialize practices the Bible condemns. Reflecting on participation. As Christians, it's vital to reflect on whether participating in Halloween aligns with one's faith and the desire to honor God. Consider the following questions. Does engaging in Halloween activities promote values that are consistent with Christian teachings? Are we inadvertently endorsing practices that the Bible advises against? How does our participation impact our witness to others about our faith? By thoughtfully considering these questions, Christians can make informed decisions that uphold their commitment to their faith. While Halloween is widely celebrated and often viewed as harmless fun, its origins and many of its customs are deeply rooted in practices that conflict with biblical teachings. For Christians dedicated to living in accordance with the Bible, it's prudent to avoid involvement in Halloween celebrations. By doing so, they can maintain a clear conscience and uphold the principles of their faith.